This is a wonderful day. And this is the day we usually huddle up with Coach Dan. But today, Coach Dan is traveling and we have a special treat for you. Oh my God, you guys better get ready for this. What a treat. Because the person that is going to share with you today is a special person. And like we always say, we get to know people. We get to become a part of this family. We start out as strangers, and then we move on to become business partners, and then we move on to become friends, and then family. And we just get to know people by their personality. And every time I've been around this woman, she is blessed. She's blessed to be around. She has a blessed attitude. She has a blessed demeanor. She has a blessed business. She has a blessed team. And she is one of the top leaders in our company. Man, when she planted her flag, when she made up her mind, the rest was history. She is a diamond in the company. Yes, you heard me right. Matter of fact, I kept saying the word blessed because her team is called Blessed Branches. So listen, let me get out the way, let you know she is the one and only blessed Bernadine Kirkland. Bernadine Kirkland, are you out there? I know she's out there somewhere. You got to hit star star a couple of times to unmute yourself. I don't see your name.
Can you hear me, Dr. Roz?
I can hear you. Yes.
Oh, fantastic. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. How are you?
Awesome.
Thank you so much for that introduction. And I want to first say that I was humbled by Coach Dan when he mentioned that he was going to be flying this morning and not able to drop some nuggets. But he asked me if I'd be able to come on, and I said, well, if I'm needed, okay, let's just do this thing. So I wanted to just give my heartfelt thanks and for the opportunity, and to just say that I'm still praying for Phyllis and her beloved family, and for everybody who reached out to her. I'm sure she's feeling all of those love and prayers. So Coach Dan has given many, many, many nuggets. And I just figured I'd go back to some of his nuggets because they were so good and some things are worth repeating. So it's always good, when you have a chance and you can look out the window, when he was talking about this one particular morning. And he was saying things like, he used a word, and the word that he used was create. And he said it's essential to moving forward and adding momentum to your business when you create something. So the C is you want to originate and you want to communicate. You want to be efficient in communicating your product or your service to new customers or new business builders, and have a clear and concise message about your product. So that's the C. The R is you want to relate. You've got to be able to relate. 95% of this business is about relationships. You relate to individuals when you're speaking with them. You relate your goals and your dreams and your vision. And we have a plethora of industries to relate and meet people where they are. That's the R. The E is for energy. You must bring the energy. And listening to everybody who comes through with you, Dr. Roz, every day, with Phyllis, that energy is here. We can feel it. And we take this every day from this diamond factory call into the world, into our workplaces, into our places of business, and just with anybody and everybody that we meet. Next, we have the A, and that's assist. Be willing to assist people in reaching their goals. And I always learn that you give enough people what they want, you automatically get what you want. So when you make it about them, then they'll make it about you. That's the A. The T is for train, to assist and to help. And training is developing them so that they can get their own. Train on bringing people to the conference. It's essential to winning, going event to event. And all roads are leading to our amazing national conference that's coming up, our 420 conference in Las Vegas. The E was for engage. You must engage people. You can't communicate, relate, and assist, you train and teach if you don't engage. So you must engage people and engage in what's uncomfortable. Because sometimes, you're asked to do something. Like for me, when Coach Dan asked me to do the call this morning, I was saying, well, I don't know if I want to do this. And I had to check my comfort zone. I don't really have a problem speaking with people, but I couldn't fill Coach Dan's shoes, but I wanted to step in and be helpful wherever I could. So you want to create, CREATE. The C stands for communicate. The R stands for relate. The E stands for energy. The A stands for assist. The T stands for train. The E stands for engage. So you want to engage. You want to engage new people, new organizations, new strategies, and you want to create the status in life that you want. And you can create that status in life by following the plan with Wakana. You can do this, and you can turn to your neighbor, Coach Dan says, and if you don't have a neighbor by you, you can look in the mirror and say, I must create. You have the power, you can bring the energy, and it says power and propensity to bring anything into existence. You can do that, you can create it, and you can bring it. So that's what I had from Coach Dan this morning. It was quick notes from something that he had given us, but always a mouthful and always plenty of nuggets. I'm just right now working on, getting my team ready and getting my team out to Las Vegas, out to the national conference. So excited. I talked with my upline, my amazing upline, who is Michelle Stewart out of Texas. She is planning to put together a meeting in Dallas, and I'm thinking of putting together something in Boston. We had an awesome event last year, and Melissa came, and we did bioscanning. We have so much more to do now. We have bioscans. We have all these new products that are coming, but I'm going to wait until this national conference comes in and then set something up. Even if it's a small event, it's going to be something that's worth having, worth doing, worth planning. I was so impressed on Saturday with Dr. Roz and the entire team of Wakana Nation that got together, that came from all parts of the country to make sure that that was a wonderful event. I looked at the agenda and I was really impressed, and with everybody who came in from near and far, bringing guests and people winning. I saw a sister win something. That's always big when you can win something at a workshop. That is all things that I'm going to be taking and bringing into a workshop that I'm going to put together here in Boston. I just encourage everybody to think about putting something on the calendar. With Women's History Month, it's not too late to get something in. I actually started in the business 2 years ago. I'm celebrating my 2nd year anniversary with Wakana. And I had initially said no to the C, the B, and the D because I don't smoke, I don't get high, and I'm never going to jail. But my upline works in a prison system, and she knew that it was something that I never wanted to see her in a work capacity, but it was something that I knew that if I got to know the plant and got to share the plant with people, then I would be able to change my mind and then be able to help other people see the difference and change their mind as well. I didn't know that there was a non-psychotropic portion of this cannabis plant. But the more you get to learn from Wakana and from our medical advisory board when they come on Tuesday nights, the more you get to follow the system that's in place of, exposing people, inviting them to all of the Zooms that we have and getting them event to event. That's how you're going to find success in this business. I just get excited knowing that we have a seat at the table, that Melissa Boston and the other pillars, Phyllis, Dr. Pat, and Melissa, they've all created this phenomenal company that we have something that we can be really proud of, that we can stand on and share with the world. And if we go international, that's going to be through the roof exciting. So I'm glad that everybody that I've had a chance to share about getting shares that jumped on with us as dispensary owners are excited about what they have, and not just excited about what they're going to get, but about what they can give to other people. what we have is life changing, it's game changing, and I just want everybody to really dig in and know that what you have is something that's great for the entire world. It's great for you and the entire world. So with that being said, Dr. Roz, I'm going to wrap it up. I'm going to wrap it up early, give people extra 5 minutes in their day, in their life. But all roads lead to the National Conference in Las Vegas, and I hope to see and meet everyone there. To everybody who's participating in March Madness, let's just go and do this thing. So with that being said, Dr. Roz, I'm going to turn it back to you.
Oh man, you listen. You don't ever have to worry about stepping into nobody's shoes because you got your own shoes. I'm telling you, thank you for giving us and sharing with us those words from Coach Dan, and then sharing with us from your heart, because that's what we receive every time we hear from you. We hear from your heart. So everybody, hey, have a Wakanda kind of day. Bye for now.